Let's congratulate his niece, who just won the national championship in women's lacrosse for UNC Chapel Hill. That's where he was on Friday. I kept up with those scores. I was so proud of myself for keeping up with those scores.
Look at you, making it about you. Man, God, I've missed this.
See, I am a good person.
I am such a good person. I told my wife, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I was sitting there Friday afternoon. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look up the score of that game.
Was there? No, men's. No. Women's.
I told
Your phone's like, you've been hacked.
Are they even on the ESPN crawl?
Actually, they were. They came across the crawl. And you know what I did? I said to my wife, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to text Chris Demm and tell him congratulations for his niece for winning. That was the semifinal game. They were the Final Four. Chris Demm was up in Baltimore watching this thing. And in that game, by the way, I'm into women's lacrosse now.
Finally.
They were down, 8 goals?
8 goals. In the second half.
In the second half. Unheard of. It was like 11-3. And they came back and won, 15-14?
That's right.
Phenomenal game. And I said to my wife, I said, am I a great guy or what?
Look at me.
I just, not only did I see the score, I texted Chris Demm and said, go Heels.
How about that?
I just did it. I said, congratulations, go Heels. Then the championship game was Sunday. Now, I forgot about it. Okay, let's be full disclosure. I forgot about it.
At that point, the weekend had fully kicked in.
Full Mav mode by that point, yeah.
Oh, what was I texting Chris Demm about? Why did I write Go Heels?
Right. And here it is Monday, and I said, oh, my goodness. I need to see if the Tar Heels won the championship because they were in the championship. And I looked it up, and they had another 1-goal victory. So I said, you know what I'm going to do for Chris Demm? I'm not going to text him. I don't want to bother him.
No, I'll wait.
And then when I get there on Tuesday, I'll tell him, way to go. And do you know why? Because I'm a good person.
That's what good people do.
People always say, I don't know why. People always say,
you're a self-centered ass.
Yeah.
You make everything about yourself.
Yeah, they say all that. But here I checked the scores twice over the weekend.
Look at me.
And then said to Chris Demm, way to go, for his niece who won the championship for the Tar Heels. Did they have an undefeated season? Is that what you said?
They did.
They had an undefeated season.
Unreal.
They won the championship. They won both games by 1 goal. They came from behind. All right, there it is.
Yeah, it was. If you're for a pure fan of the sport, each semifinal game was decided by 1 goal. Boston College came back to beat Maryland with 4 unanswered goals in the last 3 minutes to win that game by 1.
Maryland must have great lacrosse. They just won the men's. I saw Maryland.
Their season, I think the men's team was undefeated.
That's right.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
The cradle of lacrosse is Long Island.
Yes.
Maryland, Pennsylvania. I mean, that's it.
That's my game. I'm done with
You're a lax bro now.
I'll tell you this.
Jeez.
I'm done with all this about
fantasy football and Red Sox.
I'm done with it. I'm done with all the prima donnas who do it for the money. Even the college kids now. Oh, I need $1 million to play quarterback at tournament. Oh, name, image, likeness. Done with it. I want the pure joy of the sport, the student athlete. That's what I'm looking for.
I can promise every P1 listening right now that exactly 1 year from today, he'll be having the same conversation when Chris Demm's niece wins again.
That was her last game.
That was her last game. That was her last game.
Then just enjoy this one off, lacrosse
fans.
What
a way to go out. What a way to go out.
I need to text her. I need to say to her, you don't know me, but I'm awesome, and I want to tell you, congratulate. You don't know me, but I'm a nice enough guy that I'm going to tell you, congratulations on this victory. I screamed it from the rooftop this weekend. I said, I am into... we were doing lake life on Sunday. We had a big lake party, and everybody's like, let's watch NASCAR. Let's watch golf. I said, is anybody interested in women's lacrosse? And they said, no, we're not interested in women's lacrosse. And I couldn't find it on the, whatever.
We kind of got thrown some curveballs. The Final Four was at Johns Hopkins they were the host school.
Yes.
Which is in Baltimore, which of course makes sense.
Do they also have a great lacrosse tradition? I feel they do.
I think the men's team historically is better than the women's at Hopkins.
Okay. I felt like they won it a long time ago.
That's probably true.
I thought
that's
so.
probably true.
So they host.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we bought you had to buy tickets in advance for this. Mm-hmm. You couldn't just walk up and get tickets at the gate. I mean, I think the capacity is like 6,500.
All right. And was it?
Oh, full. Full.
That's because we lacrosse fans travel. Okay, we watch the sport. We know the game. That's what it's about.
So the first semifinal game, the North Carolina team was supposed to play at 3 p.m. On Friday, and then the other game would take place 2.5 hours after.
Right.
Well, then there's nasty weather came through the East Coast, the Mid-Atlantic, on Friday, and it was forecast on Thursday. So they said it's a 6-hour drive for us to get to Baltimore. So we figured Beth and I we'd get on the road 6, 7 o'clock, or 7, 8 o'clock. We'd be good.
Right. Yeah.
They throw a curveball. They say, due to the weather, we're moving up the start time.
Oh, started earlier
to 12:30.
Ooh, so you'd leave earlier.
Yeah. So Beth got up at 4 to take a shower. So we were on the road at 6.
Oh, wow.
Went straight to the stadium.
Did you listen to us all the way up?
No. Beth said, don't you listen to the show? And I said, I don't.
Isn't it refreshing?
Unbelievably so.
I really, I didn't understand the joy of it till I didn't have to do it for about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And people would be like, call me. They'd be like, do you know what they just said? And I'd be like, I don't.
Wait a minute.
You free up all the headspace?
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
I said to these guys, I said, let's do this one for Chris Demm. He's listening. I said, is it right at the crack of dawn? I said, he's listening today. Let's put our best foot forward for Christopher Demm because he's out. Of course, I said the same for you, Biggie. I said, whatever godforsaken facility this man's in.
I know he's up listening to us.
Whatever dungeon, whatever hole this man's in. the depth.
His hellish existence can only be improved by this program.
That's right.
It's unbelievable freeing not to hear this.
So we get there at 12. We arrive at like 12:10.
Woo! For the 12:30 game.
For a 12:30 start. We actually missed the first 3-4 minutes. And
to get into the stadium.
To get into the stadium, yeah. And then with like a minute left in the first quarter, the heavens unleash. Thunder and lightning.
Yep.
Everybody has to leave the stadium.
That's right.
And then there was a 90-minute delay. If they'd played at 3, the games would have gone off without a hitch. Oh, isn't that
interesting? Yeah, so they missed it. Well, probably the weather moved in early.
But yeah, and it's hard to forecast that. And you can't have people out there with lightning. I get it. So I had wet feet all afternoon. But
well, when you've got the greats in society like our man Dave Aiken forecasting, sometimes you miss the forecast by an hour or two. White Bread's on the phone. We're just a couple of lacrosse.
Lax Bros?
Just Lax Bros talking in here. White Bread, what's going on?
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Great. Talk to
Couple
us.
Couple things. First of all, your son missed his calling. Tall, fast. He would have been a great lacrosse player.
I don't know that he's tough enough. I think you have to be really tough to be a lacrosse player. And
the men's game is rough.
He wusses out a little on that. I thought about that. I thought, could this kid be a lacrosse player? And I feel like you have to be really, really fit, although he is fast, as you say. But I think you're right. He missed out. He's too late now. But continue.
I was 130 pounds, 5'6" in high school when I played midfield. You don't have to be that tough.
All right. Okay, good. Well, that's pretty. I didn't know you were a lacrosse bro.
Oh, I'm a lacrosse bro. I'm a lax bro.
I guess so.
And I just wanted to get you started and let you know you are not a lax bro.
Just like that?
That hurts. I mean, I just really started.
He read a crawl. I don't know if you heard.
He's already ordered a shirt.
I just became a lax bro. We know each other. We've met on the pickleball courts numerous times.
Can you shotgun a beer right now if you had to?
Right now, no. I've never been good at that. I've never been good at that.
Get off my field.
Thank you, White Bread. It's always good to hear from you. The first time I saw, it was college when I first saw somebody take a beer through that. What's that thing called?
Well, that's a beer bong. The tubing.
The tubing. And he drank a beer with my boy Dustin, up in college.
And then you saw it later in old school.
Yes.
You gonna do one?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. When I saw it, he goes, and somebody else, poured it down the tube. He goes, "There's a beer.
Watch this." Whoosh.
Like, oh my God. I couldn't believe that. And then he goes, "You want to?" And I was like, "No, I'm too scared.
No.
I'm too scared."
No.
I'll just sip my Bartles and James.
I guess I'm not. I guess he's right. I'm not a lax bro. I suppose that's how that is. Man, that's great though. I wanted to point out what a good person I am. That's
noted.
Really, what I wanted to start with today.
And so, her team won the North Carolina won the Atlantic Coast Conference too. And I thought at the time they should have cut the nets. You know, in men's basketball and women's basketball too, they cut the nets down at the end. Well, they're nets in lacrosse.
You can cut them out. You can cut them down.
It's a big net.
Yes.
And they didn't do anything at the ACC, but after the NCAA championship, everybody, that trophy is big. They shoot the confetti cannons, and they cut the net, so everybody got a piece of net.
Good for them.
It's very cool.
That is cool. Well, good for her for winning that. That's impressive. I'll tell you this: Chris Demm's a phenomenal player of put up or shut up rock and roll trivia. I won Friday, 8-5.
Yeah, Dave told me. That's
unbelievable
impressive.
performance.
It's a solid win.
And I'll tell you what Biggie said. Biggie said, "When did you write the games for this week coming up?" He said to me.
Okay.
Yes. And I said, last weekend. And do you know, he said Tuesday's game is a doozy. Those were his words. A doozy. It's like what
that means today.
Today.
It's a doozy.
I had him. It's a doozy. And so today, watch out for it. And I'm off sugar now. I've been off sugar
God.
2 hours.
I knew it. I could tell this morning.
I'm off sugar. And so look for more doozies in the weeks to come. Because when I'm off sugar, man, and if it sticks.
Everybody suffers.
What has caused this sudden change in behavior?
You. I'm not gonna. I told everybody's like all weekend I was out. I did events all weekend, and they were saying, "How's Biggie?" And I said, I've had about enough of that.
Somebody ask about my day.
I said I've had enough of people asking about Biggie, and everybody's like, "He's gonna get thinner than y'all," and I said, "He's not gonna get thinner than
Watch me.
I'm getting ready to dig in and get thin. Because I don't want this guy.
Is that your slogan? Dig in, get thin?
Dig in, get thin. That's right. And I know that sugar, Biggie has confirmed that we know, sugar
The worst.
and white flour are the worst. So do you know what I read today? I told this.
White sugar, white flour.
This stat to Chris Demm, this is like, it's summer now, so people are out having drinks and mixed drinks, and they're saying the pina colada has more sugar than 8 Krispy Kreme donuts. It's equal to 8 Krispy Kreme donuts in one pina colada.
No, I love a pina colada, but I don't know what goes in it. I mean, obviously pineapple juice and coconut, and the alcohol doesn't have that much sugar, does it?
Must be the pineapple.
I think it's rum it's made with, and rum is
sugary,
but it's
there
more
cream?
when you put all the juices. Like that's why those tropical drinks, delicious.
Yeah,
I love them.
Yeah,
but I mean, I remember I went on a cruise once, and I gained like 10 pounds on that cruise, and I think it was just from the cocktails.
So they say. They did the thing I was reading was talking about the pina colada was the worst for sugar and calories, but then a lot of them, all those sugary, those drinks you're just talking about had a bunch. The pina colada has the same amount of calories as a Big Mac, 650. And so I just said, I swore off of them. I said, well, that's it then. No pina coladas.
But you like pina coladas.
I do. And getting caught in the rain. Those are the things that I like. And you did both this weekend. You were caught in the rain at the lacrosse game. But that's it for pina coladas.
Yeah, the Baltimore drink is called the Orange Crush.
Oh, that sounds
and,
nice.
I really like it. They make it with like orange flavored vodka. Triple sec splash of Sprite, and it's divine. Goes down very easily.
Oh, that sounds refreshing.
Well, you make it with grapefruit if you like, Biggie.
Oh yeah.
How's the sugar content? Because I don't eat sugar.
Nobody cares.
I don't eat sugar. I've just said to Biggie, I said that's it for me. I'm off sugar. So you'll note that as the.
So what'd you have for breakfast this morning? Wheat germ.
Had wheat germ.
Oh God.
Had scrambled egg. I did it today.
God.
Did the avocado toast. I'm back on that. It's when I'm at my absolute worst. It's when I'm at my lowest. When's the crash coming? Half hour?
So you didn't crack open a Diet Coke an hour ago?
I did not. And that is
so you're going out. Oh, you're doing the real bad. This is the coldest of cold turkey.
blazing. Just blazing with it. Exactly. As cold as it gets. And in fact, I had a woman tell me this weekend, I guess I had said, as of
Watch me.
Watch me.
Dig in, get in.
That's right. That's right. She came up to me. She goes, "Are you the one getting off sugar?" I said, "You darn right I am." And she goes, You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night with the detox, with it's shaking."
I did.
I know you did. And she goes, "You're in trouble, man." I said, "Yeah, but I'm starting
Real trouble.
I'm gonna do it." She goes, "You're gonna have headaches." It'll be
And then
awful.
she disappeared.
She's gone.
She was right over there a minute ago. What happened to her?
That's exactly.
Was she?
That's exactly right. We did a health report on Friday. You were not here, and when I started it, I said, "Health report." Blah, blah, blah. And Dave said, "I don't like health reports." You remember that moment? That was the moment that really just out of just out of the blue like that.
That's not surprising, though. I don't think Dave wants to ever know anything about health. His health, anyone else's health.
I couldn't believe
You think he still wants to look surprised in the casket?
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
Now? Today?
Who would have thought?
The story was Chris Demm, I thought to see if you believe the story. I mean, it was reported in like the New England Journal of Medicine. It's rare. And I said, health report and a story you won't believe. Dave goes, "I hate health reports. This is awful."
Was it his colonoscopy? Because remember, we couldn't believe that.
Everybody.
It was clean as a whistle.
He had a clean colonoscopy.
Yeah, and I remember that next day, all of us, what?
How can
Not
this be?
a polyp, not anything.
This guy had temporary amnesia for 48 hours. He couldn't remember the 48 hours before. And he had, the long story short was he and his wife celebrated their 40th anniversary, and they had a huge party on one night. And the next day in the afternoon, he had sex with his wife. Okay. Afternoon delight. We played afternoon delight. Okay. So, and then he could not remember the party. And the doctor said, "Oh, that's it right there." He says, he goes, "Do you do that often?" They said, "No, we never." And it's like, if you do a surprising thing like that or exercise, a lot of physical activity. And
no other factors in this guy?
No other factors.
So it's their 40th anniversary, so he may be between 60 and 70.
He was 66. And it says it happens to people between age 50 and 75, after age 50. And if you do something out of the ordinary, like those things I mentioned.
What about give up sugar cold turkey?
I'm wondering. It's possible.
Oh, my God. You'll forget that you gave up sugar. Everyone's life will be better.
God, that'd be amazing.
How about that? You'll make the Journal of Medicine.
That's possible.
Finally, a health report Dave likes.
Finally. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Health report? I hate health reports." Exactly what Dave said. He goes, "I hate them on TV. I hate them on radio."
It'd be great tomorrow if you came in and you came down, you bought M&Ms. And Chris Demm's like, "What are you doing? You're off sugar." Who says I'm off sugar?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
That's not till next week.
Hey, how's your niece doing in the NCAA finals?
We would play right along with it, too.